Hey, don't you owe me that city?
Well, now that gives you it now.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I made it. Yeah, I was going to go to 7 points. Fuck. I don't know why. Actually, in hindsight, I don't think I should have pointed downward for the stupid. All right, so today I'm playing in a 3-player tournament. 3-player games are very different compared to 4-player games. And although the 4-player games is the tournament standard in Catan, sometimes if you have an odd number of players in a tournament, well, you have to play 3 players. So in general, I think it's very important to be able to hone in your 3-player skills, and mine's not very honed in. Okay, what do you do? Typically, it's a 5, 6, 9, but this is 3 players. The wood brick is actually really sharp. I need as much possible. I think 5, 8, 10 is not bad. There's going to be like, what, 4 placements? So let's say someone takes this. Someone could bone me just by going here too, destroying a lot of the spots. 5, 8, 10. Is that even right? I take 5, 8, 10 plus 6, 3, 11. And also, do I want to point my road downwards too? I think you could point your road downwards to build to the brick. That's not bad. But you just get way less trades. Maybe 5, 6, 11? No, because you don't get wood brick. You could do 5, 6, 11, 2, 9, 10. That's going to be available. Why do I like the 5, 8, 10 so much? Because it's the best wood on the board. I mean, you could also be aggressive and do 8, 3, 10 point left and destroy the board like this. But then it basically makes it so someone is guaranteed to take the 5, 8. And the 5, 8 is actually really good. I think I like the 5, 8, 10 for sure. Yeah. I think I like this. Question is, where do I drop my road? Ooh, I can point left. Pointing left's not bad since I get on the wood port. Pointing down allows me to actually build to the brick spot though. Now, let's do this. I'm going to point downwards and be a little bit aggressive. I think that's a better move. I don't think you need as many ports in 4-player game. And also, I think what's going to happen is someone's going to take the 8, 4, 3, and they're going to go for the wood port. So my idea is with the 5, 8, 10, I'm going to be able to build to the 2, 9, 10. Because I'm in first position too, it's not like someone can just take the 2, 9, 10 and cut me off directly. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Man, yeah, I guess I'm not as sharp as I am in 3-player games compared to 4-player games, for sure. And it's a little bit concerning. In a lot of large tournaments, there's usually at least one 3-player game. And so it's really important to stay sharp. And that's why I'm deciding to play in this tournament. But yeah, like the game is completely different. It's wood brick becomes way stronger. 4-wheat sheep is not as prevalent. And trading is way, way different. Okay, so he takes up this 4. In trading, you have to be a lot tighter when trading. Yeah, okay. That's actually a really strong setup here. Shoot. And I'm forced to take, what, 6, 9, 12? And just do all or wheat and cry? Maybe do 6, 11, 12 to get that tad bit of sheep. Because if I take 6, 9, 12, all I do is get a bunch of ore and a cry. I can't do anything else. Let's see. He wants wood and wheat. What's up? I figured that you want to talk with me here.
Yeah.
So basically, it's either you take some type of like 8, 4, 3, or I trade you wheat.
I think I would need like 2 wheat to not plow. It's really tight. I don't mind playing or wheat sheep here with the brick port.
Or wheat sheep.
I mean, that's essentially what I'm playing with the plow.
Okay.
Versus playing wheatless.
Well, how about this? I can give you my first 2 wheat for wood in a future ore. So wheat for ore and then wheat for wood. Does that sound fair?
What are you going to take then? 5, 4, 11 or 11, 9, 4. Then you're just got the middle of the board to play with, or 9, 6, 3 with the sheep.
Yeah, one of those. The thing is, I don't have any ore, which really sucks for me, right? And that's my biggest concern. Yeah, how possible is this game without the wood? Dude, 8, 5, 10 does not seem like it goes right for me.
I don't like any. I mean, I could take 6, 9, 2 too.
Yeah, that's not a bad option. I don't know why. Actually, in hindsight, I don't think I should have pointed downward for the stupid.
Well, then you take 11, 9, 4, and I think you just cut me off at the settle spot anyway. I know you gave for a 3.
I'm down for the 8, 4, 3 idea where I trade you the 2 wheat.
Yeah, let's do that.
Cool. So is that I give you my first wheat and I give you my second wheat. And when we do wheat for wood and wheat for ore. That was the deal?
Well, you said for a future ore.
Yes, future ore. That's fine. You don't have to do the first one.
Okay. I mean, I'm sure
But we're just, expectations are clear that we'll give each other the first wheat, though. Or first wheat for wood. Is that right?
Yeah.
I was going to go to 7 points. Fuck.
I didn't think they were gonna take that setup, but I think that really threw me off was that I thought I would get a 3, 10, 11 coming back.
I mean, their setup's pretty good, man. They have...
Yeah, I mean, you're going to have all the board to play with here, but...
Okay, well, I'm going to cut them off, and I'm going to start off with the wheat. Oh, geez. What do I do, though?
Honestly, I think you could get away with 4, 9, 11 down.
4
for what it's worth.
4, 9, 11 down? It's the same thing as 6, 9, 3, though.
Yeah.
Unless he gets a road butter, it cuts me off, and I cry. But I think I just got to take the 6.
Yeah.
Good news for you is there's no spot to block you, unless I want to block the 3 wood. Okay, well, let's do it. Take it.
Well, now that gives you it now.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I made it.
Well, now that gives it to you. That's fair. I actually need the wheat anyway, so
That's why I made that deal. I made that deal, because it forces Kelly to be my trading partner since I have all the wheat.
Yeah, so now you're gonna be the one with the road network uncontested. Maybe I'll pull road builder.
I guess there's not much for me to do. All I'm doing is waiting for the wood spot. Go. Okay, he buys a dev card. Interesting.
We're gonna play defense on the 8.
You give me a future ore, and I'll block you here.
No, you could hit me. I already do the ore as it is. We're doing trades. It's up to you though.
I think I cut him off, so fortunately I'm gonna block you. 5 sheep. Is that even good?
Yeah, it stops me from my saddle objectively.
Okay, that's what I thought. It felt like it was useless to block the ores. It's useless to block the wood. I mean, 3 wood is so terrible.
I mean, I could insert it myself to be, of course this is dev. That's all you know. I guess you don't care.
That's true. That's true. But I don't know if he has a knight or not.
I don't think I really care. I think I'm inclined to you.
Yeah, that's cool.
I think I'm fine hitting the 9 brick.
Unless you want to give like a future X, but it's too late now. It's all good.
But yeah, I think I'm okay here.
Okay. He's got a sheep wheat in hand now. And this is when I start buying dev cards. I think the way I win this game, I use a sheep port here. 2-5. Red plays an aggressive knight. Don't like that move at all. Gotta pause. Wait, no. He still is a bot. What the hell?
What the? Yeah.
Wait, pause again. Pause.
Yeah.
The robber, he moved it to me and stole from me. But it was a bot. I'm gonna roll here. And I'm gonna be hunting for my wheat. Or can you trade me another ore here? Sorry, man.
I'm desperate here. Yeah,
I'm desperate. It's all good. It's all good. I think it might have to be you though. You just have all the ores.
I know. Of course, you steal the thing that like you block too. Like that's just.
I'll trade it back. It's fine.
I don't want to trade up for ore. I don't want to give up ore right now. I want it off of my spot. I'll roll a 7.
I think red gets a city here. I decided to not break the city just because he has 1 wheat. He needs a 3 or 11.
He's been looking for brick forever. So he doesn't own.
Buys a dev card. Okay. I have to start exerting more pressure.
Take an aggressive knight and hit the 8.
Can you trade me like in there?
I mean, I'm
bullying you too much. I'm bullying you too much. Fine. I bullied you too much.
That's fair.
You don't have wheat. No, you do have a wheat. You're the only person who has wheat.
A 1 and 5. I have the same wheat from you from earlier. I'm gonna neg on the rest of the deal. No, I'm gonna go back on the deal then on the.
All right, that's fine.
The other wheat, yeah.
It's weird because in 3-player games, you can actually afford to hold at 7 a lot more because you're not risking as much. Because instead of 4 rolls, it's only 3 rolls. So it's just roll, then roll. So I can actually hold here, but what am I holding for? I think it's just better to probably buy a knight card though. The reason I'm holding here is because I know that this guy needs a sheep to settle. That could be trading him sheep for ore, and then that's the reason why I want to hold. And I also think I'm going to hold because this guy has a knight card. Oh, it just sucks that since I could 4-1 easily. This guy has a knight card, maybe. He's going to go and rob me, which is going to take me back under. Because of that, I'm just going to hold it. So 8 rolls. This is dangerous territory, but I think this is just the best move for me. And he's going to play a knight card now. Okay, so he doesn't have a knight card, so I risk 7ing out right there. No 7s. 4, okay. I think in this spot, 4-1 for an ore. This way it sets me up since I'm on literally all the wheat tiles. I think 4-1 for ore makes more sense. And then do I drop a road here to the 4-5? Or do I drop a road here to 2-5? Or do I drop a road all on this 2-9-10? I think the sheep port is actually a lot of value here. Got a ton of value. Now I got to think about where am I to drop my 5 settlements. So my 4th settlement's going to be here. Maybe my 5th settlement is going to be in the 4-5. Doesn't seem too bad. Yeah, I think I like that idea. And just can ignore the 2-9-10 for now. I think this is fine. And I'm actually, instead of 4-1ing for the, I'm going to 4-1 for an ore, which seems weird. Yeah. Just because the ore is more efficient and rare. Why I'm going to do that. So the 8 rolls, cool. 9. That's pretty good for me. I'm still waiting for any of the wheat rolls to happen. The good news is that I'm in all the wheat, so in order for my opponents to progress at all, that means I need to be generating wheat. Like, what's weird in 3 players is that you need wheat before you need ore. And wheat is slightly more valuable compared to that wood. Wanting the wood thing, especially since I rolled a 9, now I really don't need it. And where do I go after? I think I just keep on holding, really. I'm just waiting for any of the 5, 10, 11, or 3 to pull. So I can drop it to 5. That's just like the best spot for me by far. No, wood for sheep. There we go. The thing is, that's a mistake by red. I think he should try to get 2 cards. I mean, you got to understand that this guy's hand is so boned, and like you're only giving it a road here. And this guy's hand is totally screwed. If he did, and you gave him a settlement for nothing, essentially. You gave him a settlement for road. That's way too cheap. Finally, I get my wheat. I think I simply should go somewhere like this. Yeah, I think this makes sense. And now I can actually process a lot of that sheep. Now, do I ever want to buy dev card to skip the sheep port? I don't think so. Yeah, I think this would just make sense to do this, then pass. Yeah, this makes sense to me. 5 is a money right now. 8. So now I have to think about where do I want to drop my last settlement. Yeah, this guy is like, he's going to do really well now. He finally has the wood. He finally has the wood. There we go. There is the sheep port coming in action. I think the last settlement is going to be a 4-5. And I'm going to be pretty happy. The biggest thing I'm scared about, though, is this is clearly a non-knight card, and he could have a road building. I'm going to drop a road here because this guy can't have a road building because he dropped a road here. I think this is fine to go to. Then I can really expand a lot more on my sheep empire with sheep port. This is going to substitute for my ore. So I think I'm just going to drop a road here and then pass. Instead of going for the city, too, I think in this spot, it makes sense to go for dev cards. In 3-player games, you have to think about who's your main threat and how can you just really punt them down. And since, especially in this game, I can really be a lot more selective about who I want to rob. So this guy now is going to start porting the wood for the wheat. He's waiting for another 8-3, 11 ball. I'm hoping that red isn't stupid and just gives up a wheat for free, or he doesn't give up the wood for free. And then in terms of people who have blocked, I guess it still has to be blue here. Okay, there's a city. So there's the year plenty on the 6-3-11, which is good to them. Nicely done. Cool. And now, 4-4. I think in a position like this, you just should buy a dev card, I think. And I just block the 9-4. That's the best move, I think. Another idea is I can simply upgrade the 6-9-3. That feels like it's not bad, but I think buying a dev card here is not bad either. I think that's just the best move. Okay, another wheat, which is good. I want to basically buy knight so I can consistently keep light blue block. I think red's going to have a pretty tough time. Brick ore, thank you. There's no chance I ever want to give a city up. I think I owe him a trade. I think he just forgot that. Wheat for ore. I forgot about that. Wheat for 2 ore. I think I'll take this, actually. 2 ore is pretty good for me. So given we're trading city for city. So, or not city for city, but it makes it so I have a high chance of a city. And also, I technically owe him the wheat for ore. So I think, I'm just paying off that debt. Although I got an extra card out of it. And also, he's doing pretty good, right? He's getting blocked and jacked. Hopefully not me. He just dropped the city, right? With the wood port. Oh, man, that sucks. I think in general, right, in that spot, it's better to not give him the city. But because I technically owe him that, and I didn't want him to, like, come back and be like, hey, don't you owe me that city? That's why I decided to do that. Yeah, I think in this spot, I'm just going to go ahead and port for ore and pass. Just because any 5 is a city, right? What do you want to port for wheat? Porting for wheat allows you to be actionable to buy dev. But I think porting for an ore is just better since it gives me a city with a 5. So I think this is just better. 3 ball, pretty good. So now I'm close to that city. 9 ball, okay. Got more ore in hand. Drops the road to 6-9-12. This is good since I can start blocking the 6-9-12 as soon as he gets here now. Or the 9 ore. I'm glad he did that actually. Settle. I gotta dodge the 7. 9 ball again. Now with the 9, I think I just have to go ahead and buy a city in this spot. And I upgrade probably the 6-9-3. That makes it so the 9 brick is blocked pretty often, which is fine. Yeah, I think this is fine. Upgrading this. Upgrading this gives me too much wheat. I think this is just the best move. Porting for this. Getting a city on the 6-9-3. Yeah, this is the best move, I think, by far. And I should be able to quickly road settle here relatively soon. And I can also just be able to buy a lot of devs. So 8 is blocked again, and I want this to be blocked since that's his only wheat source. And I'm going to be flooded on wheat. He's going to be flooded on ore. That's why I'm also wanting to pluck this guy a lot because he has a lot of ore. And also think that he has a stronger... Okay, and yeah, I think I'm at 6 points. This is going to be 7 points. I'm going to take road for it. Yes, road settle here for 7. Take road for 9 points. And then I should be able to drop that last road settlement for 10 points. So I think that's the idea here. And so that means I don't need any more knight. Uh-oh, that's not good. That's actually pretty bad. The fact that we're racing for this spot means I have to start hunting and solo blocking Mr. Red here. Because I really can't allow them to build roads at all. So I am concerned about these guys for sure, but I think I'm more concerned about red. I'm going to do something like this, which seems neutral. I'm going to hunt down red because I really don't want to race red here. And so if I lose a spot, it's game over. Maybe I could have been even more aggressive. Block the 8 brick. That's also not a bad block at all. And the ore block doesn't do anything since they're both my opponents have ore. Yeah, okay, I think that's a slight mistake. Now this guy should get a city. And now with an 8, I'm very scared. The 9 ball. That's good. In this spot, buying devs is not bad at all, right? It just keeps me unblocked, allows me to block my opponent. Or I can simply just port this, port 2 sheep for a wood. Or I can simply port this for a wood, then pass. Night cards are pretty good, though. Fuck it, I'm buying another VP. That's pretty good. All right. 7 cards. Do I pass now? And so I just need to take road and settle, and that's it. Fuck it. I'm just going to do this because I have such a weird ratio of wood and brick. But if I'm going to do this play, I think that might be a mistake. I don't know, man. The problem with doing this play that I'm doing right now is the fact that whenever 8 rolls, there's 2 wood generated and there's 2 brick generated. And I'm under 2 threats, which is one, is like if the table knows how to work together, then they should be able to plow me. But I don't think it should ever be getting jacked. Or I think I get jacked here, but I don't think the table is actually going to work together since it's a 3-player game and red's actually not in voice chat. But I think the critical move I actually need to do here, I actually need to defend this spot. Yeah, I got to make sure I don't get plowed by red. That's the biggest critical move. Yeah, so I'm actually kind of afraid of the 8 rolling here. Just because the 8, although it gets me a lot closer, I'm scared of getting plowed. Okay, but red buys a dev. This could be good or bad depending on what it 7 rolls. That's going to be pretty bad. I can offer him a wheat to not get jacked here. Want a wheat to not pluck me? Or you can go for it.
No, I'll take my odds.
All right, go for it. All good. Just make sure to block both of me in red. So okay,
yeah.
All good. I was gonna hope.
Yeah, I'm playing against you guys buying devs at this point.
Got it.
I think you day for it there.
Okay, 5 rolls. So I get another wheat back, and this guy's not doing bad since he stole wheat. He's gonna buy a lot more Ds soon. 7th, 8 ball. Got to dodge the 8 to 10. That's pretty bad because now he's close to plowing me. But I hope he doesn't see the move to plow me. But even if I get plowed here, it's not the worst thing in the world because I can still take road. Okay, cool. Decides to pass. I don't think my opponents realize how close I am to winning. I just need to take road. This is my 8th plate. I'll do this for 2 sheep. Or do this for a brick. I don't mind giving him a city this. Why do you want 2 brick here? It feels a little sus. I could give you the wheat for sheep, but I still think that's too dangerous. Fuck, you think he plows me now? That's bad. That's really, really bad, actually. That's my road competition just being all destroyed. I mean, I could give you this. Okay, I was gonna say I don't mind.
Yeah, but I think it's a toss up. I think you're gonna have road and contested that and settle. I think even on there, he's gonna have army to 7, but
yeah, I mean that's why I wanted to trade with you over him, but it's all good.
Yeah, no, well, I'm saying I think I'm inclined to trade with him over you.
Okay. Yeah, this might be too complicated since red's not responding.
So why is it not dev? You don't want him deving. I guess you don't have VPs on. I mean, I guess you don't have knights.
So I'm going to say you want to trade red. Red's not responding. I just got to go for the 50-50. Okay, I got the ore instead. In this spot, do I simply buy a dev card? I don't think I buy a dev card here. I think I need to get the 4-5. I need to save all the cards in order for
I wish I had space for red.
Yeah. And it's unfortunate since I missed the 50-50, since red's other card is brick here. And I'm willing to trade him premium prices to get the brick. And I don't think there's any reason for me to buy a dev in that spot, specifically because I have 2... I already have 2 victory points. That's already really, really good. 9 rolls. That's great. This is basically just the win in hand. I mean, that is the win in hand. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, come on. That's so bad.
All right, yeah, there we go. That's for the round 1 win. Okay, nicely done. Yeah, I think that's just the strength of road when playing 3-player games. I recognize that this is a pretty high wheat board compared to a high ore board, and that deal with blue at the very beginning for them not to take the 2-9-10 and plow me, that was pretty necessary. If blue decided to take the 2-9-10 and plow me, I'm just in such a world of pain. But by allowing blue to go on this 3-4-8 and giving him wheat, since I'm the person who have the most wheat on the board, basically I'm saying, blue, if you want to do anything, you have to go through me. And also being able to get this road area uncontested. Even though I'm not on any ore, the ore trades are kind of almost implied just through steals, just because I have all the wheat too. And this plow by red is also really, really I think what secured me the game was definitely the first deal, and it could have gone really badly, really. And it just shows you the power of woodbrick in 3-player games. Since both my opponents tried to play some type of ore wheat sheep, but I decided to simply focus on one win condition, focus on the red path. And that's what allowed me to win the game. Anyways, that's my round 1. I think I have to probably win round 2 and 3 in order to make it to the semifinals, since it's gonna be a pretty tight tournament. Anyways, I'll see you in the next round.